Heupel. Give it up, come on. Gracias, muchas gracias, damas y caballeros, y un fuerte aplauso para nuestro maestro del espectáculo, Mer. Un aplauso fuerte. You guys did good with that. Y'all speak Spanish, huh? You didn't expect that from a motherfucker named Nick. I'm fluent in Spanish. I have a degree in Spanish literature. Y'all know what I get to do with my degree? I'm the guy who orders in Spanish at the restaurant. I'm in front of you in line going, sí, quiero tacos al pastor. Sí, lleva todo. Quiero cebolla, cilantro, la salsa bien picante. Gracias, mami. The person behind the counter is like, come on, dude, it's Chipotle. So, what do you want, rice or beans? Let's go. There's a line. Can't do anything with that degree, so I work a bunch of part-time jobs. So for one of my jobs, I'm a soccer coach for children. Some guy up front went, "Hey." Yeah, no, I mean, I feel like, the response was a little weak. I feel like most of you look at me and we're like, I don't know. He doesn't really look like a soccer coach. Maybe some people in the room going, I don't know if he should be working with kids. That's fine, I get what I look like, No, I mean, really, like, I kind of look, if anything, I look like an overly touchy yoga instructor. Right? Like, I'm the yoga instructor that really likes correcting downward dog. I'm in class going, hips up and back. Good. Everyone in class is like, Jesus Christ, where is he? Guys, if he's right behind me, give me the signal. I just want to go to child's pose. So yeah, I coach kids. And my other job, I work at a coffee shop. Yeah, which is fun. I like it. There's some things I don't like about it. Like, I don't like when people come into the coffee shop and get overwhelmed by the choice of coffee. It's like they can't handle the choice of coffee. We're a coffee shop. We have many coffees. I had a guy get mad at me the other day. He came into the coffee shop where there's coffee. And he said, yeah, I just want a regular coffee, black. And I was like, great. Which size and what brew? And he went, I just want the most regular coffee you have! Black! Yeah, I was like, oh, this guy's a fucking asshole, right? The worst part about it is he was in scrubs, had a name badge on, AMC, like he's a doctor. And I'm thinking like, okay, I'm sorry, but if you can't handle the choice of coffee, I don't want you doing triage in the ER. What's that gonna look like? The nurse comes in, she's like, okay, listen up. So we've got, let's see, multiple stab wounds, brain aneurysm, and this person's missing their foot. And he's gonna be like, look, I just want the most regular patient we have. What? Fire that asshole, right? This is a fun show. You guys are a great audience. This is a good show, good cause for this show too. Out of the pits. Yeah, give them a crowd of the pits. Helping pit bulls find, loving homes. That's important. I like pit bulls. I love dogs. But I'm not a dog person. Y'all know the difference, right? Like, there's people who really genuinely love dogs, and then there's the kind of person who's like, I'm a dog person, but really they're just insane. Like, these are the people that speak a foreign language to their dog at the dog park, right? Like, you'll be there, trying to strike up a conversation. And this person's there, the dog person's there, being like, oh yeah, my gypsy girl, she doesn't play with the other dogs until I give her the signal. Sure enough, her idiot dog's like lost in the bushes somewhere. And she's a really good girl. She's a really good dog. She's a really good dog. And she'll play. She's really good at playing. She's really good at playing, but she won't play until I give her the signal. Just watch. Gypsy! Gypsy girl! Shakla! And then the dog's like, burp, and goes and plays. I'm like, what the fuck was that? Did they get that from the dog whisperer? No, they made it up. They made it up because they're dog people and they're crazy. Here's something I don't understand that dog people are doing. They're genetic testing their dogs. Right? They're doing like ancestry testing for their dog. Like 23andMe for your dog. And what are you trying to find? What's the answer? Like, what are they going to be? It's going to be, you're going to meet some guy on the street and he's like, yeah, he's a pretty good boy. He's like mostly pit bull, but also a quarter Cherokee. It's pretty sweet. When he turns 18, we're going to get free college tuition. So, trying to go back for that applied sciences degree. Like, dude, you can't piggyback off a quarter Cherokee pit bull. Still just a white dude. Doesn't make you cool, right? I don't know. I've had like people get. So I'm a dog owner, right? I have like a yellow lab mix, and she's beautiful. Okay, one person, that's fine. It's okay. She's a beautiful dog, and people get so weird with her when I'm out walking her. Like, I'll be out walking the dog, and people come up and they're like, oh, can I pet your dog? Sure. Then they start petting, and they're like, oh, wow. Oh my God, she's gorgeous. Her fur, so soft. You should mate your dog with my dog. I'm like, what? You're a stranger. Your dog hasn't even sniffed my dog's butt yet. Like, they don't know each other. This is a stranger who I've just met coming up to me in the street being like, hey, got a pretty good looking dog. What do you say you let my dog fuck your dog, huh? No, it'll be good. We can make some money. We'll sell babies out of a van in a Walmart parking lot. Come on. I already got the van. Like, what? Oh, hey, a couple of A's in here. You guys bought dogs out of a van before? Like, hey. Is that why he's messed up? All right. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'm an overly protective dog parent, though. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like it when the dogs hump. Be at the dog park and like, there's always somebody who's there who's like, I'll leave my boys unsnipped. And it's always their dog that's just humping everything in the dog park. And like every time I see it, I'm like, man, and I keep my dog away because I'm like, that's like, I don't want that. Because it's never good. Like, there's nothing good about it. Like, a dog dick's gotta be bad. If you watch them hump at the dog park, you can see there's no technique, there's no foreplay, they don't give a fuck. They're just happy and excited they got something, just surprised, like, humping away. I don't know, every time I see it, I think, I'm like, fuck, is that what I look like? Like, I'm just there, thrilled, looking at somebody else for approval, like, is this good? I don't know. Not from this area. I'm from the Midwest. Oh, okay, where are you from? Iowa, cool, I'm from Illinois. See how that works? Now we're friends. I moved here from Boston, though. Boston's a very East Coast city, right? And I moved here, and it felt like I was kind of on my way home to the Midwest. Because I feel like this area is kind of like the gateway to the Midwest. Like, you guys aren't feeling it. Okay, let me explain. You're East Coast. I know that. You're East Coast. But you're also just too proud of Stewart's. You know what I'm saying? You guys are like, gas station food. Fuck yeah! Come on, babe, it's date night. We got that buffalo chicken pizza. 42 flavors of ice cream. It's great. I love Stewart's. Stewart's the best. I don't know. I've had some weird experiences being out here. Like, I had a weird homeless experience. I was walking to work, and this homeless dude, like, leapt out at me. And he was just like, hey, man, I love you. I was surprised, right? I was taken aback. I freaked out. I was like, I love you, too. And he said, gotcha. Love is forever. Give me $1. I had to give him the $1. You know what do you do? What do you do? I don't know. My brother is talking. My brother lives in St. Louis. He lives in the Midwest. He's talking to me, and he's like, hey, man, you're getting older. You know, you need to start investing. I was like, investing? He's like, yeah, just take like any money you have, put it in the Charles Schwab account. And I'm like, dude, I got a change bucket. Like, what do you want me to do? Take that down to Charles Schwab? The fucking change bucket? Like, I'm broke, okay? Like, I'm so broke, I rinsed out a chip bag last week. So I could take grapes to work. Gotta do what you gotta do. I like reading at work. Love reading at work is what I do when I have like a minute of break time. Love reading. I've always loved reading. I've loved reading so much my entire life that when I was a kid, I just wanted to be famous. Just so I could be on one of those read posters. Anybody remember those from school? It would be like Yoda, Jason Giambi, and then me. It would just say read on it, right? And you think about it, and you're like, dude, none of us had to be readers to get where we are, right? Like Jason Giambi doesn't have to read, he just has to worry about hitting, catching, and packing a lip. Right? Yoda might have read some books, but he's substatic because he fucking mixes everything up all the time. I don't have to read to work at a coffee shop. I don't know. I'm trying to make reading funny, man. I've been trying so hard for so long because I'm passionate about it, but it's just not given for comedy. Like, I don't even know how to do it. Like, I don't know, how do I make this funny, guys? Like, what if I don't know, should I come back on stage and just come back up here and do it differently? Like, come back up and be like, yo, you guys big readers? Hey, y'all big readers? You guys like reading? You big readers? I know this dude's a big reader. Hey, bro, you know when you're in a good book, man, you like reading it? You're like in it, man? You're like, oh, yeah, that's some good dialogue. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And the book's like, are you even on chapter 1 yet? I can't even feel if you've started reading. Like, I'm on the preface, baby. I'm on the preface. Hold on. I'm on the preface. I'm a slow reader. I always knew I was slow. I didn't think I was that slow. Yo, this book's been with some fast readers. I can't. I gotta stop reading. I'm gonna get a bookmark. Fuck you. Turn the page. Folks, you've been a wonderful audience. Thank you so much. My name is Heupel. Have a great night.